This is part 1 in a series of videos to help refresh your memory, review some skills, and introduce new skills in using the Sketchup program. After double-clicking the Sketchup icon on your desktop, in this box here, we'll click on Start Using Sketchup. As this page loads, I first of all want to check and make sure that I have the toolbars available that we'll use today. Under the View menu here, Toolbars, the ones that I want to have available are the Getting Started toolbar and the Large Tool Set. This one up here is Getting Started. This one is the Large Tool Set over here at the side. Any other toolbars that have check marks next to them, if you would go ahead and uncheck those to turn those toolbars off so that we just have the two that we need, and click on Close. Alright, so for a review of some of the navigation tools, these 4 tools right up here: Orbit, Pan, Zoom, and Zoom Extents. The Orbit tool, you can click it up here, and then it allows you to move around an object in the center of your screen. This is the Pan tool, and allows me to pull the screen view from side to side or up and down like this. Now when you are on any other tool up here and want to access the Orbit tool, you can just hold down on the wheel of your mouse, not pulling the wheel of your mouse to roll it, but to hold it down like a button. When you hold it down, then your mouse turns to the Orbit tool, and then you can orbit there. It just saves you the option of needing to click the Orbit tool and click off your other tool. You can just stay on your tool, hold down the wheel on your mouse, and use your Orbit tool that way. The Zoom tool is here. You can always use the Zoom tool by clicking here and then moving in or out. But another option is just to use the wheel of your mouse. When you turn the wheel of your mouse, then you're zooming. The Zoom Extents tool, which is right here, is helpful for when you have orbited, panned, or zoomed too far away from your object and you can't find it anymore. Then you click on the Zoom Extents tool, and it places you right back at the beginning where your object should be. Okay, those are some basic navigation tools that are right here. Some of the basic drawing tools then that you'll use, located up here. This is the pencil tool, obviously for taking. Click the tool to start. Don't hold down on the mouse button. You click the tool to start it, slide the mouse. Depending on how you want the line drawn, if you make it parallel to the red axis, you're making it parallel to the horizontal line. If you're parallel to the green axis, that's parallel to the line that shows the depth. And if you're parallel to the blue axis, that's vertical. And then you click to stop the tool. So the tools are clicking to start and then clicking to stop. Anytime you use the pencil tool and you close your shape, you'll know it's closed because it fills in with this grayish color here. To turn off a tool, you can always go to your selection tool here. Okay. The selection tool can also be used then to drag a selection box around to select something inside. For other tools up here that we'll talk about later. Okay. Clicking away from my tool or my shape to deselect. The eraser tool. The hot spot of the eraser tool is that small circle on the tip. You can then touch that to various lines to erase like that. The other option, when you have a shape, and I'll make this a closed shape, if I click my eraser tool and I can drag, I'm holding down on my mouse button and I'm dragging my eraser tool over all parts of my shape, I can erase in that way rather than side by side. Some of the basic drawing tools. This is the rectangle tool. Some of you may have a version where these tools are stored under a drop-down arrow rather than stored out like this. So if you at first don't see the rectangle tool, look for the drop-down arrow, find it there, rectangle tool, click once to activate it, slide your mouse, click to turn the tool off, and you've got your shape. Circle tool, click once to activate, slide your mouse out, click to turn it off. These shapes, as you can see, are drawn on the flat side. They're drawn on the flat surface. If I were to orbit more in this direction, where I see more of the sky, less of the ground, I'll click my tool, click to activate, and now as I'm drawing, I can make that tool vertical. And I make it like that. Circle tool, same way. Click once, and like that. So now I have those items that are standing up. So depending on whether you want it to be flat on the surface here or standing up, you'll need to choose then to orbit either seeing more of the sky to draw them standing up or seeing less of the sky to draw them on this flat surface here. Finally, whenever you have a filled surface that's turned gray, you can use your push-pull tool. You'll touch the hot spot, which is the tip of that arrow, click once to activate the tool, slide your mouse up, click to turn it off. Click once to activate the tool, slide, click to turn it off. Tools like this, click once to activate the tool, slide, and turn it off. Tools like this, click once to activate the tool, slide, and turn it off.